Hello, dear healthy smart kids. Welcome to Applemelon Story Time Adventures. For today, we are going to be reading an interesting story. So go nowhere and let's read this beautiful story together. It is titled Pizza for Everyone. Real winners do the best they can do. There are lots of lessons, so please do not go anywhere. Without further ado, let's get reading. Amy dashed in the door from school. Mom, she called. Mom, I can be on a soccer team. All you have to do is sign this paper. Her mom laughed. Slow down. Give me a chance to find out all about this soccer team. She took the paper Amy was waving at her and sat down to read it. Amy leaned over the back of her mom's chair. Please let me be on the soccer team. I've never ever wanted to do something so much. I've got to be on the team. Amy begged. Why is playing soccer so important to you? Mommy asked, looking at Amy. I love soccer, and Mrs. Shaw's son at school says I'm a good player. But Brandon and Jeff are mean when Miss Shaw's son puts us on the same team. They say soccer is for boys, and I can't run fast enough. At recess, Brandon and Jeff won't let me play. The only girl who plays at recess is Allison. Are Brandon and Jeff joining this team too? Mom asked. I think so, and they can't stop me from being on the team. It says here boys and girls. Amy pointed at the paper her mom held. I'll show them I'm good enough to play on the team. I'll be the star. Then they'll have to let me play at recess. Mom was quiet for a minute. Playing soccer is fine, and you can join the team. But play because you love the game. Don't try to prove you're the best player or to make kids like you better. Just play as well as you can. Do your best. That's all Daddy and I and God expect of you. Amy threw her arms around her mother's neck. Oh, thank you! I'll do my best and I'll be the star player. I just know it. 15 kids came to the first soccer practice. Brandon and Jeff and Allison were there along with some other kids from Amy's class. I'll show them. Amy said to herself, they will see that I can be a soccer star. I can't wait for the first game. Amy loved soccer practice. She worked harder than anyone else. The drills made her tired, but she also knew they would make her a soccer star if she kept at them. Finally, the big day came, the first game. On the way to the game, Amy's father suggested, let's ask God to help you and the team do your best today. You know, Amy, that's what is really important. Whether the team wins or whether or not you are a star, you're always a champ when you do your best. Okay, Eagles, gather around, the coach called. Here is our starting team. Brandon, Jeff, Allison. Amy's heart pounded, waiting to hear her name, but the coach didn't even look in her direction. Disappointed, Amy watched from the sideline as the game began. How could she be a star if she didn't even play? Loud cheers from her teammates interrupted her thoughts. Allison had scored a goal. Soon, Amy was cheering louder than anyone. The game was more exciting than she had imagined, even with the score Beavers 3, Eagles 2. When the last period began, Amy hoped the coach would let her play, but he still didn't call her name. She wondered if she had become invisible. As the Eagles moved the ball down the field, one of the Beavers ran in front of Brandon. Both boys went down, and Brandon stayed on the ground holding his ankle. The coach looked straight at Amy. Okay, kid, here is your big chance. You are in for Brandon. Amy's heart raced. Her mouth went dry. Now I'll show everybody, she told herself. She heard the crowd cheer as her first pass was perfect. They were cheering for her. With a last minute left in the game, the score was tied. Amy's legs ached from running, but she didn't care. She stole the ball from the Beavers and dribbled toward the goal. That away, champ! She heard her dad holler. With a mighty kick, she sent the ball to Jeff. But the Beaver, not Jeff, suddenly appeared, took the ball, and headed down the field. Amy, Jeff, and all the Eagles took off after him, but no one was fast enough to catch him. As time ran out, the Beavers scored. Amy couldn't move. How could her pass have missed Jeff? As the team walked slowly off the field, Jeff scolded at Amy. She heard him tell Brandon, "She blew it. Why do girls have to play?" Before she could hear Brandon's answer, her dad ran up to the team. "Hey, coach," he yelled. "The team played hard and well. Let's celebrate. Pizza on me." They sure played great, and this was just our first game. "Way to go, everyone," the coach answered. "Let's get pizza." As Amy and her dad walked to the car, Dad put his arm around her. "I'm proud of you, champ. You did a superb job." Amy couldn't hold back the tears any longer. "How can you say that, Dad? I lost the game. Jeff says I blew it, and probably everyone thinks so too." "Not everyone. Some people may think you're okay only if you win, but Mom and I know you're special whether you win or not," Dad explained. "The way you practice hard, play hard, and cheer the others on even when you're not in the game is what really counts, not the final score." And you know what? Right now, your dad and your Heavenly Father are so proud of you. I'm sure God is smiling ear to ear because you faithfully did your best today. Amy wiped her eyes as she looked up and smiled. "I'm glad you and Mom are my parents." "Well, I'm glad God let Mom and me be your parents, champ," Dad grinned. "Now, how about that pizza?" "Sounds good to me," Amy said as she gave him a big hug. That was the end of this beautiful story, and it got me smiling ear to ear while reading it. But before you go, here are a couple of questions you can ask your child after your child listens to this story. Question number 1: why did Amy want to be on the soccer team? Question number 2: would you have blamed Amy for losing the game? Why or why not? Question number 3: why do you think Amy's dad was proud of her? Question number 4: what are some things you work hard at, like Amy worked hard at playing soccer? Question number 4: how does Amy know her parents love her? And how do you know I love you? Those are questions you can ask your child to follow up on the story. Hey, healthy, smart readers. What lesson did you learn from the story? For me, I learned that you don't always have to win. Sometimes it might seem like you lose, but if you did your best, then that's good enough. Okay? So always try to do your best. Thank you so much for listening to this beautiful story. And remember, stories like this and more are available at the Applemelon store. And we'll leave the link in the description box or in the comment section. So do well to click on it and order for your books if you are in Cameroon. If you're not in Cameroon, it's okay. Still click the link and look at the books we have, and it could give you an inspiration on a book you can order for your child. And going through our store, our online store, is just a learning opportunity for you as a parent because you're going to get a lot of insights. So, for you as a parent, did you love this story? Would you like us to read more stories like this? You could recommend a story you want us to read, or drop a comment of how you feel about Applemelon Storytime Adventures and other things that we can do to make this story time beautiful and more engaging for your kids. Thank you so much for clicking on this video, and remember, if you like the video, do not forget to like and subscribe so you will not miss another Applemelon Storytime Adventures, because I can assure you we do read interesting stories, and I'm sure you enjoyed this one. So like the video, leave a comment of your best part of this story and the lesson that you learned, or how your children reacted to the story. And do not forget to subscribe and put on the notification bell so each time I upload a video, you would be the first to know. Thank you so much for always being here and for always engaging with our content. And until next time, let's keep raising healthy, smart kids. Bye!